What up? It's your boy Steven.
And Kessa.
And this is Uniquely Weird. And today we're going to be doing a AITA today. Yes, I don't know what episode this is, but we will be doing it today. Today we got a new story. And I'll go ahead and read it. I'll read the first half, you read the second half. We'll do that.
Sure.
Because it's a little longer. It's one of our longer ones. Okay, so. Am I the a-hole for wanting my 29-year-old girlfriend to stop trying to do anime expressions? That's an interesting question. How often is she doing these anime expressions? My girlfriend of 8 months is intelligent, fun, and pretty. She loves anime, she quotes it, and says Japanese words, which is all fine. The part that drives me bonkers is that she tries to do facial expressions and actions the way anime characters do, which looks really strange and is awkward in public. You're embarrassed by her. I understand. I get it. Okay. If she drops something, she will scrunch her face and stare at it and go, and she does this to people if she disagrees with them.
Could you imagine?
No, I can't even do the face.
Okay.
When she's ranting, she lifts her palms towards the sky and walks around lifting them.
She walks around like this. I see him way up in the sky. Why would you say this?
Why would you do this? Over animated.
Okay.
At first, I thought she was pretending to be a car with the noises.
Not a car.
That's how I hear it now. At first, I thought she was pretending to be a car with the noises. It often looks like this, or like she's straining for a poop. But when we started dating, I realized it's from anime. He was like, he found out. Okay. I'm guessing he didn't watch anime before. At a family dinner, my dad said, I hope he takes you to nicer places on your dates. She did a long gasp, then scrunched her hands in front of her face, like beggingly. Then she smiled and did one big head nod with a big wink, and went, This woman is different. Like how they do a definite yes in anime. Oh my gosh. My dad was confused and it was awkward. Afterwards in the car, I said to her, this lady is funny as hell.
It don't work in real life.
She sound like she funny as hell. But she be so serious, I'm sure. But she sound like she funny as hell. Because I watch a lot of anime. So I just picture the facial expressions constantly. And she watches it with me, so. And I showed her what it looked like. She did her angry face. At me, I did that like a horse.
You did.
At me, then folded her arms. And we dropped it.
Am I the a-hole for... Oh, you want to move it over?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was about to. You beat me to it.
Am I the a-hole for wanting her to stop doing this? It's not an occasional thing. It's all the time. Like every conversation. Info. She always did this, but we weren't together as much, so I didn't realize how often. And I thought it was just kind of a joke. She's wonderful apart from this, and I really don't want to break up. But as others have said, this quirk. Okay, anyways, at her age is causing social problems, and I think someone needs to tell her. Although I don't think she does it at work, just socially, I definitely want to know if I did something like this, and it was weirding people out. Would you want to know, like, if it was your natural inclination to do things like that, and it was weirding people out, like, would you? Because he's saying he would want to know if I did something like this and it was weirding people out.
I hear that.
I mean, I guess, but then that just tells me who I can be around and who I couldn't be around.
Exactly.
Like, she would have to find her match for that. Because there's somebody that she could get with that do the same thing as her.
And be perfectly fine.
Right.
I agree.
I think, I mean, I wouldn't say he's an a-hole, but if she's not your type, you have to let that go and just
exactly.
Like, you can't change her. Like, if that makes her happy, like, she's a weirdo. Like, I don't know, she's weird, but you can't just be like, because I feel like him telling her to stop, it could probably dim her light. Like, she could probably like internalize and just decide to, like, she feel like she can never be herself if that's how she naturally feels. Mm-hmm. But I don't know.
I agree with that. Like, I agree with it also because I feel like as a partner or life partner, or let's say you're trying to become that person's life partner, mm-hmm. there's certain things or ground rules, I guess, you should have set if that's something that's always bothered you. I feel like you should have already talked to her. I think you're the a-hole for not bringing it up to her as far as that goes. I feel like that needs to be laid out. Like, if that's something that's bothered you and you like, or I mean, I see you said it grew on you. Like, if it's something that grew on you and eventually started bothering you, yeah, I feel like you have to kind of tell her, if you truly want to be with her in general. Tell her that it bothers you. I'm not saying necessarily try to stop her. Mm-hmm. If it's something you can adjust to and get used to, or like, let's say, hey, is that, if that's something that she's naturally doing and it's just her natural comfort thing to do in public or socially, then hey, I mean, you can't really change like it's almost like a huge part of her, it seems like, based on how it's described. Like, so yeah, I agree with what you're saying for the most part. Well, if he wants for the whole part,
with her, then you have to accept it. I mean, he could tell him like it's kind of weird, but I don't know. I feel like that'll change her.
Yeah, I feel that.
She'll feel like now I have to walk on eggshells. She'll be out in public like, oh, am I doing a thing? Like,
she can't be uniquely weird. She can't be herself. And if you can't accept that, then I feel like you just really have to move on, like she said.
Yeah, you have to figure out if that's something you can live with, like, for real, or not, because
there's somebody out there that's okay with her doing anime. So, like, if Kes was doing anime running all the time in the public, I would probably do it with her because we just do random shit like that. And we try to move as a unit for the most part. So if she was doing that, I'd be like, all right, let me Naruto run with you. Let's just run down the aisle too. Because I'm okay with it. Like, I don't judge people based on how they act for the most part, unless they're like being like creepy to a degree where it sounds like they're about to go attack somebody for no reason.
I'm not gonna sit there like in a restaurant or like a fancy situation and start trying to do the Dragon Ball Z thing. That was it. Mm-hmm. Kame.
And even if she did, we'd probably make it a silly situation anyways, knowing us. And we just be laughing to ourselves because that's the partner I chose to be with. Because I know the goofiness level she's at, and she knows my goofiness level. So it's like, match your goofy, man.
That's the end of the day. You gotta match your goofy. If you don't match her goofy, then you're gonna have to.
And even if it's not goofy, even if that's just her thing, if it's something you don't like, then shoot, let it be known. If it's something she can adjust to and it's a part of her life like that, then shit.
Yeah, I don't know, but
it is what it is. Y'all have to probably part ways at that point. If it's like a deal breaker, I say, if you can deal with it and compromise and figure it out, or she can compromise with you, because I mean, at the end of the day, a relationship is a even though.
But looking at it, go ahead.
And I don't mean like even as in you have to split everything directly even or anything. I mean, like, sacrifices have to be made on both sides for it to stay healthy, and so. Yeah, I just feel like if that's not a deal breaker for you, then, make it work. If it is, then break the deal.
Yeah, but he just said, am I the a-hole for wanting her to stop doing this? I don't think he wants to not negotiate or whatever the word I'm trying to say.
No. He clearly wants
her to stop. So, yeah, I don't know. If you want her to stop, then I say just leave her. And then to make it stop for real.
That's what makes it kind of like more than just am I the a-hole in my eyes. Like, yeah, some things about it can be the a-hole, I guess, because if you don't tell her, I feel like you're more of an a-hole if you don't tell her. If it bothers you.
Yeah.
If it bothers you.
I hear that. I hear you. Okay. Yeah.
Now, this is such a weird thing because, like, no, you're not because you like what you like.
Right. I get what
you see what I'm saying? It's like, You're not because you like what you like. And if you clearly don't like that, then at the end of the day, it probably might not work for you if that's a strong personality trait of hers.
You're not an a-hole for not wanting her to do it. Like,
yeah.
You don't like it, is whatever. Okay, I get you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? It's like, it can go both ways. Cool. Y'all let us know what y'all think about that one. That's actually a good one because it's weird. Like, it's just different. Like, He's upset with something that she does all the time in public. I think he's more so embarrassed and not able to be himself around, like, because he clearly liked something about her and noticed it and probably liked it in some form. I guess when he realized it was that overused, he was like, maybe I can't, maybe I'm not ready to accept this type of weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's probably what happened. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much what he said. But yeah, man, y'all comment down below. Let us know what y'all think. Comment, like, subscribe, man. And we're on that 200 sub grind. Any words?
No, I'm good. You usually say all the things.
Like the ending things?
Yeah.
You said a lot.
I said a lot during the discussion, but you say all the ending things. Okay. Well, I don't have any other words to say.
I've been having you like do the last few endings, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. She just stared at me. So I stared back.
I don't know what else to say.
All right, y'all.
Bye.